What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guess who's back? Back again. Krysta's back. Tell a friend. All right, no. So on today's video, Krysta and I are going to go over what our top 3 favorite bowling balls are from the current catalog. I don't know if that was one of the requirements, but all the balls we brought are from the current catalog. So these are going to be our top 3. So what's your, actually, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Down below in the description, there's going to be a link where you can order anything featured on the video. It's the best way to help support the channel, best way to keep Krysta and other people on the channel as well. If you like this jersey, coolwick.com, promo code Napoles10, get you 10% off your entire order. Bam. What's your third favorite ball and why?
The Zen is my third favorite ball.
Zen ball good.
Yes, Zen ball very good. I bowl league at Sunset Station, and I swear it is a short pattern. It is extremely dry. So I love this ball because it goes long and rotates nicely in the back for me, and I can keep a good score.
Yeah, and then one of the things we didn't talk about is we're not bowling on a house shot. We're bowling on Crown Jewel. So yeah, it's like 41 feet, 23 mils, hooks a ton, just like the house shot. And then my third favorite ball is the Burner Pearl. It's probably the newest ball that I've drilled, but it gets really far down lane, hooks a bunch down lane, and on these patterns that usually hook a ton, it's usually really, really good. So let me know down below in the comments what your top 3 is, and guess what my 2-and-1 ball is, and her 2-and-1 ball is. And don't cheat, don't fast forward. Like, actually comment. So let's get back on the lanes, or let's get on the lanes.
My Zen ball, because it goes longer, I'm going to stand still pretty far left, but I'm going to look more so at 14.
Wow. All right, first shot for me in the Burner Pearl. Like I said, this is a newer ball for me, but I've been really loving it. First time throwing it on anything other than a house shot. Oh, yep. Definitely got to move left.
All right, I'm going to go back to 33, again, back to hitting 14. I kind of tugged that ball, but there is oil.
Is that polished?
No.
All right, so let's just make a big move in. The lanes are nice in transition from the last video we shot. So let's just make a little move here.
That looks good. So I'm gonna go back to 33. I really like where I'm standing because when I leak it far right, it comes back. And when I tuck it like last time, it held.
Oh! All right, so let's just keep moving left. I'm definitely gonna have to start throwing some strikes. Krysta's catching fire here.
She's coming.
Oh!
Dirty. Okay, back to 33 and 14. Tug room and this room.
Oh, so you do miss. Okay, well, let's see if I can not go 0 for 4 because that last shot was pretty good. I like getting the ball right because it's quick down lane. That's such a good shot.
Good. Yeah. I'm gonna throw this one better. That felt good.
Good shot.
That felt good. Ooh,
Dude, that sets up so good.
I liked that.
Yeah. All right, so now that I've figured out maybe this Burner Pearl, let's throw a couple more good ones here before we get to the next ball.
That looks good. Nice.
I thought that was gonna miss.
Because we're not burning it up. We're pushing the barrel down, so it is holding. Might be too much. Brooklyn, maybe?
Carry. All right, this is my last shot with the Burner Pearl before I get into my number 2 ball. I just want to execute a good shot, let the rest happen, whatever. That's a good shot.
Got it.
Burner Pearl, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually gonna go to 34 and keep my eyes still on 14. That felt good, but it's gonna go high. It's a little too high.
Oh!
Maybe?
That hook's so early. All right, so ball number 1 is done. For me, I tried to be cute and play a little bit straighter, but these lanes, this pattern, just not allow it. Once I got in, I thought this Burno Pearl looked fantastic. And this is another one of those balls that's gonna be with me at Nationals for sure, like late into doubles and singles, maybe late into team, because yeah. And then that Zen, Jesus Christ.
I love the Zen for this particular pattern because as you guys saw, it went straight through the front. It didn't hook right at my feet. I did still play pretty far left, but it was great because if I got it out right, she came back. If I tugged it, she held. So this obviously for this pattern would be my favorite ball for this particular pattern.
I mean, I agree, because when we shot the last video, everything, the Zen Soul hooked super early. And right from the very first ball she threw with that Zen, it just shot through the front. So again, same thing for me. If I was bowling for score, I would for sure be in this Burno Pearl. So now we're gonna get into ball number 2, which is IQ Tour and Rubicon UC3, right?
Yes.
Rubicon UC3?
Yes.
I always say just UC3. So for me, the IQ Tour is an all-time great ball, like forever going to be in my tournament arsenal no matter what. This is my 7th IQ Tour. And the reason I like it is because it's early, it's smooth, it's controllable. It's probably gonna look terrible on what we're bowling on. And I don't keep it with the out of box finish. I always scuff this with like 1,000 or 2,000, so don't be surprised if it looks super early. And why is the UC3 your number 2?
I absolutely love the UC3. It's a hybrid.
UC3.
It plays different than any other ball that I've ever thrown. It is going to be a little tough on this pattern because this ball does hook pretty early. But hopefully if I can get it further enough left and hold that oil, this ball will hold and still snap at the end.
Well, let's find out. All right, first shot here with the IQ Tour. Normally I play really straight with the IQ Tour, but because of what we're bowling on and it has a lot of surface, I'm just gonna move in, try to catch some oil. That's a good shot.
Hit it!
Oh,
Oh!
0 for 2.
35. And look at 15.
Yeah,
A little high.
that looks good. I thought that last shot was at least pretty good. Kind of upset that messenger didn't connect. So let's just throw another really good shot here. There we go.
Yeah. All right, so 35 again, looking at 15, but making sure that I get it out. That felt good.
That's so good.
Felt good.
All right, just like in the last video, and every time I throw this ball, just IQ Tour doing IQ Tour things. Push a little.
I was like, hold. All right, I'm gonna move to 37 because I went really high that time, but stay on 15. Should be good. Nope. No bueno. No bueno.
That hooked like, I'm really gonna try to open up my angles here a little bit because I feel like if I get it in, it's just gonna stay kind of flat. So let's see how this looks here.
And I'm gonna look at 16 to still keep it in. So you guys are right. It just hooks too crazy. That should be good. Oh, 4 pin.
I think it's like 3 4-pins in a row. All right, just gonna keep chasing this left end because the ball is hooking a ton.
Beautiful. Right, 38 and 16.
Good shots.
Maybe?
Oh my God.
I thought that was going to be good.
So at least right now, this IQ Tour looks pretty good when I open up my angles like that. So let's just keep that going here.
Nice. A little out there again, so I feel like that'll be good. Getting it done. That should be, yes.
That is so good down lane. All right, so that was our second favorite ball. For me, the IQ Tour. For her, the UC3. What I saw out of that UC3 impressed the daylights out of me. everything we've thrown so far in the last video and in this video is booming down lane, and this one laid off it. Is that what you saw?
Oh yeah, I felt like it held a lot more than I was anticipating it to.
Yeah. I wish I brought my UC3.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that it didn't check early, so.
Or down lane.
Yeah.
Like, it's just very smooth. And then the IQ Tour, like, it's just an IQ Tour. Just, like, it doesn't matter what I say. Like, anything that I say is not going to be overhyped. It's just going to be what it is. And now for the number one ball, you want to snap? It didn't work. Only the editor can make the snap work. So for me, the number one ball, you guys already know, or you should know, is the Zen. It was the very first ball I drilled when I became a free agent, and it was the ball that single-handedly made me want to join the 900 Global staff, is the Zen. This is my fourth one since then, and it goes with me everywhere. It's always going to be in the bag. As long as Storm keeps producing it, it's going to be in the bag. Why is the Reality your number one ball?
I've had more success with this ball than any other ball, but reason being, this ball, I can get the most rotation and max out of this ball. For me, especially again, lower rev rate, lower speed, down lane, this ball does hold kind of like the UC3 did here, but even a little bit further, and it just has so much energy stored that I noticed that I tend to strike more with this ball.
And real quick, I'm on 900 Global staff, yes, she is not. So it just goes to show you how good the balls are being poured in Utah are. Because she can throw whatever she wants.
And I only throw Star and Global and Roto as the three balls that are my favorite.
What was it?
Two Global and then one Roto.
And then one Roto. Nice. All right, so let's get on the lanes, showcase the number ones. I hope that my Zen rolls half as good as her Zen did, and it's not going to. All right, first shot here with the Zen, and I'm gonna go right to where I was with the IQ Tour, kind of just to see.
Yay!
Spicy number 5, please.
Okay, since the Reality isn't gonna hook up as early, I'm gonna move a little bit right and move my eyes a little bit right. Right decision.
All right, so that last shot I threw with the Zen obviously did not mean to shoot it that far right. So let's try to throw a good shot and see what happens. Number one for a reason.
Okay. In right. Because this ball does go a little bit longer. That is good. That was good. That felt good.
All right, so we're both 2 for 2 with our favorite ball. Let's see if I can keep it up here. That's a good shot. Oh!
Okay, back to 34. 18. Should be good, but...
All right, so off that violet 10 pin, I'm just gonna move a little bit left, create a little bit more shape, see if I can get it to kick out the 10 pin.
That should look good. Oh, 10 pin.
All right, Zen ball good. I think we're tied now, 3-1 each. That's a good shot. Oh,
Hey, you tripped it.
oh that fell.
Move my eyes. 14. Yes.
Good shot. All right, a couple more shots here. I'm just gonna chase this left again. Just create a little bit more angle because it's looking fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, 37. That felt good. Oh.
right, last shot of the video. Zen ball good, my number one. I can't imagine something beating this anytime soon.
That looks good. Yeah.
Bang! All right, well, there you have it. There's my top 3 favorite balls that are out right now, and Krysta's top 3 favorite balls. The one ball we had in common was the Zen.
Yep.
For obvious reasons, Zen ball good. But it just goes to show you that just because you don't throw the ball like me, or you don't throw the ball like Krysta, or whatever the case may be, just because you love a bowling ball doesn't mean that everyone else is going to. And if your favorite ball didn't make our list, it doesn't mean that that ball is not a good ball. It just means that we're all different. So I think if we were bowling on this pattern for score, I think for me, I would have started in like that IQ Tour because it looked really good, very smooth. And then as soon as I needed to get away from that, right into the Zen because I had almost unlimited left. And then for you, what would you have started with?
The Zen. I feel like I probably would have stayed with the Zen for the most part because I had more room to miss on the right and the left with the Zen versus either one of the other 2 balls.
So that's the biggest thing. That's the beauty of bowling. Her and I saw the lanes completely different, and we still struck almost at will.
Yes.
So let us know in the comments if you want Krysta to come back or not. And be honest, no, don't be, just say yes.
Be kind.
Click right here to watch another one of my videos. Click right here to subscribe. Follow Krysta on Instagram, TikTok, all the socials.
Thank you for having me. Oh no! Go like this! Go like this!